Hello YouTube, this is Arrow with Airsoft DC. If you live in the Airsoft community, and you find that at some points you would like to try out a light machine gun, your M60s, your M249s, well, who could blame you, really? I mean, they're fun, they have high mag capacity, they're big, they're scary, and they're kind of cool in a Schwarzenegger sort of way. And they're cool in a Schwarzenegger-Stallone sort of way. So, I couldn't really blame you. However, if you're like me and suffer from things like back problems, or your shoulder's not quite right, and you need something a little lighter, well, you're usually out of the market. However, I think a decent compromise would be this. This one is the SRC RPK. The reason that the RPK is probably a better choice for those of you like that, it's lighter than almost any other LMG on the market. Now, the SRC, in this case, is almost entirely constructed of metal and real wood. So it's still not a light gun, but it is lighter than most LMGs because it's basically, in many ways, an AK-47 with extended furniture. And that's not a bad thing, because if you like the AK ergonomics, then everything's here. You got selector switch backwards because they're Russians. You got the mag.
It's full auto first, then semi, because you must kill everyone, and then single.
You got the mag release here. Works well. I think 74 mags click a bit better, but 47's more accurate for this particular model. You got the hop-up, that's a line-based hop-up, just like all the other ones. You got SRC trademarks. It has Russian writing there that you probably don't get, but it doesn't matter. It's got adjustable leaf sight in the back, front sight, post. The only real difference between this and an AK is the furniture is different. It's a bit chunkier, bigger. The buttstock here is different. I find the hand grip's a bit thicker, and the longer barrel. Now, you may have noticed that it does have bipod here. Well, that's true, and I do find the bipod's a bit annoying to get off. There we go. What you have to do is you got to take this little bit here, take that off, and it'll fold out like that, in which case it'll then come down like that. So you can use it as a real LMG roll. And that's very good. Now, of course, I highly recommend you get a sling for this, just to make it easier on you. But overall, I do really like this. I played a whole game with this. I played several games with this, actually.
It's actually pretty accurate.
It's, given the size of the barrel, it's surely going to be very accurate, and it really is, even though it's not a Type bore or anything like that. The barrel itself is very accurate. One thing I do have a problem with that I think I can actually blame on the company as opposed to the Kalashnikov or whoever else is that the bipod itself doesn't really hold in place well. Because the idea is, once you get it clicked back into place, there's a loop here that should click into the end jamming rod. And it works well like this, but after a little bit, it takes no effort to knock it off, and then it'll be kind of rattling and shaking around. So that's a bit flimsy. But as far as that's concerned, that's a very small complaint given the fact that it has good power, good accuracy, it's lighter than most LMGs, which means you can play longer, which is what Airsoft's all about, really. And it's an SRC, which means it's pretty good quality internally. I played with this all day, didn't have any problems. I played until basically the battery ran out. Now, I won't be able to give you an accurate view of the butt plate stock butt plate here because I don't have it.
I'm getting one, and it'll be on the way soon.
Since this was given to us used, that's missing. But yeah, I don't think that's going to make the review any worse. So yeah, it does load from the back. You can accommodate most batteries. Now, I did find, what battery did we use that day?
We used a small type 8.4 type, the type you get in like a Thompson.
Okay, so it's a small type 8.4.
But you can use a large type. And
I'm going to tell you, I couldn't for the life of me make it work. I don't know why. I think maybe I had the wiring off or something, but I couldn't make it fit. I had to end up taping it to the side. So that's my. It's probably not the fault of the gun. It's probably just my own. But I did find that as a problem. So if you see that as a problem too, then I warned you. But overall, it's comfortable enough. It's accurate. It has good sights. It's durable, and it's lighter than most LMGs, which is really all we want. You can pick these are they're actually pretty affordable.
They
as far
actually
as
went
LMGs.
down now because of SEMA.
Exactly. So as far as LMGs goes, these are really good, and I think I'd probably take this over the CYMA, given the quality of them. And I've heard the worst things about the CYMA, so I'd take the SRC, and it's gone down in price. So you can pick these up for what?
I think they're about $240.
So about $240. It's under $300 now, which is
it used
really
to be
good.
like $350, almost $4.
For giving a gun this size and this quality, that's a pretty darn good price tag, especially because 249s and M60s.
And they're selling them on the Red Alliance for like $150.
And you can get them used. So overall, pretty good. It's a pretty good gun. Certainly for an LMG. Certainly for the price range. Certainly for basically all about. It's an above average gun in every way. So if you want one, go buy one. This is Air with Airsoft TC. Have a nice day.